everyone, and happy Friday. Nala, buddy boy, Nala is now 10 days into her estrus cycle, and she had 10 days of pro-estrus. So altogether so far, 20 days of her heat cycle. Heat cycles normally last 2 to 4 weeks, and the heat cycle I'm focusing on because heat cycles are in 4 parts, but due to the reasoning of these videos, series, whatever you wish to call them, we are just focusing on pro-estrus and estrus, the times when a female can most likely become pregnant. But she's doing absolutely remarkable. As some of you are aware, if you watch the other videos, Kenai can no longer mate with Miss Nala. Can you, Kenai? They made it 3 times already. He already tied 3 times with Miss Nala, and because of the type of breeding we do, and 3 times of tying is more than enough to solidify pregnancy, you certainly want to give your female and male a break. Hey Miss Nala, if they don't become pregnant after 3 times of tying, certainly get your female and male checked out to make sure there's nothing underlying occurring. Also, you don't have to tie 3 times to solidify pregnancy. There's a 40% chance after 1 time of tying your female can become pregnant. So again, that's a high chance of them still becoming pregnant after 1 tie. If you do more than 3, that is completely your choice, your decision. Like I said, we just go 3 just to give our female and male a break during her heat cycle. But yes, she's doing absolutely amazing. The kiddos are here playing. Dodger's paying no attention to her. I don't know if you can see him. There he is. But yes, he's just over doing his own thing, chewing on a stick. He's allowed to still sniff her. Hey, Nala. But he's not allowed to initiate anything in regards to mating anymore. Hey, buddy boy. An ultrasound can be completed to confirm pregnancy between 25 and 35 days of gestation. I wouldn't recommend doing it near the 20-odd day mark, just because the pregnancy can be missed. So I would recommend, if you are getting an ultrasound done at your vet, to hold off until roughly 30-35 days. The drawbacks of an ultrasound: sometimes it won't accurately detect the proper count in regards to puppies only allowed to sniff, Kenai. Sometimes it gets it right, sometimes it doesn't, but an ultrasound is great to check the heartbeats for puppies. So that's the upside. But again, just be aware of this. If you get an ultrasound, it might get the amount of puppies incorrect at times, not always, sometimes, but it's great to determine if the female is indeed pregnant, and just to go over some important things with your vet about health, how to take care of mom and puppies, especially if it's your first time breeding and you've never done it before. Other things you want to start monitoring, especially if your dog is near the end of estrus, and that is to be checking temperature of your female dog, as well as her heart rate, things like that. Those are all things you can do at home to check. Those are things I certainly would be monitoring if your dog did mate and is near the end of her heat, as well throughout her pregnancy. But if she falls pregnant, these are things you're also really going to want to monitor, try and keep an eye on. What are the little ones out here now? What are you doing? Sissy must be in there. Is she? Miss Layla. Yep. She's like, stay out of my doghouse. She's like, get out. Claire's too big to fit in there, I think. What are they trying to do? Are they trying to get in the doghouse? And there she goes. She is so fast. Back in. She's like, you guys can't get me because you're all too big. Oh, no. It's hilarious how none of them can get her. Oh, I think Nala fixing her though. Nala's got it. Nala gets in there. Nala's like, I'm in here too. The two of them are in there hanging out. They're like, ah. Nala's like, you following? She's like, come on, little girl. I'm gonna need some new whelping collars. I checked the medical cart and I'm all out, so I'm gonna need some of those as well. I also want a new stethoscope. I have one now, but I'm gonna need a better one. And I think I might get a new thermometer as well. Like I said, I have those now. I'll show you that in tomorrow's video, but certainly gonna want better ones. We've also been going back and forth, me and my husband, discussing about getting a whelping box or keeping the puppy pin that we used last time. If you've seen those videos, you would have seen that. I think because we're Nala's over the halfway mark of being done breeding and having litters, we might keep the puppy pen and just use that. It worked fine last time. The only downfall of it, if you've seen those videos, it would move and shift because the amount of puppies that were in the puppy pen. Besides that, it worked great for what we needed it for. Where we're over the halfway mark of her being done breeding, it just doesn't seem to make much sense to order a whelping box now when we have the puppy pen that pretty well serves the same purpose. Again, who knows, we might change our minds in the end and decide to get a whelping box. I also want to get some new puppy pee pads, the reusable ones, the large ones. You've probably seen those in the other video, but we don't have those anymore. I had to get rid of them, so I'm going to have to get some new ones. I think I'm going to try to order larger ones than those as well, ones that actually fit the entire pen versus like half the pen. I'm also going to look at a new pee pad tray. You guys seen the old one that we had, the top paw one? Oh, it was horrible, terrible, not good at all for puppies. So I'm going to see if there's anything on Amazon I can get for the puppies instead. We also plan to switch from kibble, as we mentioned in that series of the last litter, to soft puppy food. So there'll be no kibble in the household anymore in regards to puppies having. So that's going to be a huge change, something new, big adjustment, because from litter 1 to 3, that's what we had for the puppies, had been kibble, but no, this is going to be the first ones having just soft puppy food and no exposure to kibble. All you can do is sniff, Kenai, okay? I also want to get some new toys for these puppies. Nothing dollar store either. Dollar store toys are officially out. We will no longer be buying them. They just don't last. The washer either destroys them, or when the puppy's teeth really start to come in, they destroy them. So it's just not, no. It's either the washer destroys all the puppy's toys, or they destroy them once their teeth come in, so it's just not worth it. So yeah, there'll be no dollar store toys anymore in our house for puppies or dogs. But I did up the list last night, and there's still so much other stuff I have to get for her and the puppies. The list seems to be growing and growing as the hours go on. I also need to get a new tunnel. I need to get some new balls, all that stuff for sensory time, because the other ones all got completely destroyed, all the other balls, and the tunnel, when we had all that wind, that got completely destroyed. And like I said, those are things I'd like to have for them for sensory. It's just a lot of stuff to get for them, and roughly 2 months to get it all. Hey Nala, yeah, see, roughly 2 months to get it all. It's going to be extremely exciting though, as well as I always get a little bit nervous too, because I want everything to go well. Luckily and thankfully, everything thus far with all 3 litters have went amazing. Her health is on point, Kenai's is on point, so that's a bonus as well. But it's still something that makes you a little nervous, because you want everything to go good. You want her to be okay, the puppies to be okay. If it's your first time breeding and you've never done it before, you want to ensure you know the basics when it comes to anything emergency-wise with the puppy. So if a puppy gets stuck, anything in terms of them choking, we can go over that stuff if you guys are interested. But you're going to want to know heart rates of the mother, puppies. You're going to want to know temperature of the mother and what to expect for puppies. All of that are things you need to be prepared for. You're also going to want to educate those who do plan to adopt. You're going to want to make sure you know how to explain and demonstrate if a puppy is choking, how to check a puppy's heart rate, how to check a puppy's temperature, all of that for the new owners. You want to show them how to apply flea and tick. You want to go over basic training commands with them. Now when it comes to training, whether it be little puppies or older dogs, we do start out the training process with treats as encouragement, as well as pets, and just the tone of our voice. We get very excited and happy for them. So if you're not the type that likes to use treats for encouragement, you can try going that way, but when it comes to us, we do like to use treats as encouragement. Hey Nala. for us, it's just something that tends to work. This is all very, very important stuff. You want to make sure you know, and you know how to explain to those who are looking to adopt one of your puppies, if you have puppies on the way or you plan on starting to do this. You just want to make sure you're doing your job as a responsible breeder, and do not ever feel guilty or bad if you have to tell people no, because in the end, you're looking out for the best interest of the puppies. We're after having people who got upset with us because we told them no, called us every name in the book, put up like a hissy fit like a child, and then it just solidified and made it even more evident to us that it was a good call on our behalf to have told them no. Don't at all feel guilty if you have to tell certain people no, especially after interviewing them or doing the application process. But I'd say she only has literally a few days left, and she is completely done then with her heat. Yeah. Or I should say this portion of heat, because again, like I stated earlier, it is in 4 phases, the heat cycle. But the estrus soon being over, she, I'd say, literally has just a few days. And then it's countdown to puppies. Oh, he's like, and I love her so much. Yeah, you love her so, so much. Countdown to puppies? You're gonna be a mommy and daddy? What do you think, Nala? What do you think? You excited and happy? Yeah? You're gonna be a mommy and a daddy, Kenai? And Nala? Look at Nala. You're so cute. Let's go see what Miss Ariel's doing. You got a stick, Ariel? You chewing? One of your favorite pastimes? Dodger. Oh, we're chewing on sticks too. You chewing on a stick? What about you, Claire Bear? What are you doing? Just hanging out. Oh my. Thank you so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed today's video. A little bit different, a little bit more laid back. But Miss Nala is soon done with estrus, and the countdown will soon be on to count down the days till Puppy Day. Yeah, soon, very soon, the end of summer, my love. But again, thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Bye now.
Are going to have to go. I'm just letting you know in case you want to take them. If not, I'm going to have to surrender them to the SPCA. Like, I just want to let you know so that you can have the first opportunity to take them or whatever you decide to do. Give me a call back, please, as soon as you can.